Hi guys, Rich here from Coop UK. I've just popped over to the lake to do a bit of surface fishing because it's an absolutely beautiful, glorious day. The sun's shining, the fish are moving all over the place, so I know that I'm going to catch some fish today. Now, taking fish off the top is one of my most favourite things ever. I love catching fish off the top, and for some of you who are not too sure on how to do it, this is a little tutorial for you. Now, we're going to start off with the end tackle, and the end tackle literally is a hook and some line. Basically it's just a hook on the end of your line. I'm using one of our size 10 hooks. I'm going to show you, I think, an important way of putting the bait on. I see people like hooking crust and trying to throw it out there and nothing happens because it falls off as they're doing it. It's too light, it won't go out there anywhere. So I'm going to show you how to actually hook the bread before you can get it out there. It's quite important that you've got a bit of the barb sticking out as well, because that's where you want that fish to take it. So that's nice for me, I like that. Also, where I've pinched it, it gives it that little bit more firmness so that it's not going to come off the hook, and at the same time it's going to give you a little bit more for when you're casting, so you can get that a little bit further. Oh, we're in. There's our first little carp, and it is a little one, little baby, so we're going to go back in here, see if we can find his granddad. But it does work, you know, a little bit of bread on the top, maybe a couple of dog biscuits to get him going, and you can get the bigger fish in later on. So we've got a little one, now we're going to try and get some bigger ones. So there we go, another little carp. There's loads of these little ones coming out at the moment. I'm actually getting an arm ache, there's so many of them. And a few bigger ones, but let's see if we can get something else. They're actually boiling away in there a bit, so I'm going to be quiet, get my bread in there, see if I can get something nice. There you go. Bit of a bigger fish coming out of the margin there. Really good fight. It's a lovely fish. Really out, that's the beauty. Yeah. Oh. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. So we've waited for a while, we've looked at the margins, we've seen a few little rustles in the reeds there, thrown a few dog biscuits in there, we've ended up with a better fish. Let's have a look. So there you go, so we've got a bit of a better fish there. It's not breaking any records, but it's a well-deserved fish. Just by looking at them reeds, just watching the fish move around in there, we've ended up with a nice little carp. Gave me a bit of a battle. I'm only using light tackle. I'm not going mad. I'm not having a 20-pound line on or anything like that. I've got like a 6-pound line and a size 10 hook and a bit of bread, and we're producing carp. So we've had that one, but I know there's bigger, so I'm going to get some bigger ones out. I've told Lee that there's a few fish coming out, so he's finished work and he's on his way. So let's see what he can pull out. So Lee's just turned up whilst I caught this one. Nicer fish. I think it's got a bit of a ghosty in it. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. Looks like it on the front, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? It looks like it's got a bit of ghost on it.
Looks like a skull.
Yeah. So the bigger fish are moving in. They generally will this time of night, so hopefully we'll get some more, but it's Lee's turn now.
Goldfish.
Oh, there we go.
Already.
Oh, Lee's into his first fish already. He's literally been here about 2 minutes.
I think I've had bigger kippers on my dinner plate than this one.
Fish is a fish.
It's obviously just a warm up until the big one comes in.
It's not
Nice to get the first one on the bank.
There we go, nice. Nice fish. Yeah, first fish of the day.
First little one of the session. Right little scrapper, well and truly nailed on the hooks that we use. No chance of losing that.
Might be a small fish, but it's a good looking fish, that one.
Beautiful fish. We'll kiss it for luck as well.
Yeah. And 3 seconds later and he's into another one. You know this is all to do with me feeding up throughout the day, didn't you?
I hope you weren't using that gluten-free bread.
So it just goes to show you don't need to be slinging boilies in all the time, do you?
No, definitely not. If you're on them, you're on them. I think it doesn't really matter what you use, as long as you've got some decent hooks. I feel almost bad using a net for this. I should use your hat really.
Come on, son. Oh, there we go. You got him. Nailed him. Just see a nice big carp just hanging around them reeds down there. And Lee just dropped it right on his nose. And he smashed, just gone straight into it.
Oh, nice colour.
Yeah, it's a lovely colour. It's not as big as I thought, but it's a nice fish.
Yeah, lovely colour.
Need the net.
Even though there's quite a lot of action, the fish are still coming up for it.
Yeah.
Not being deterred at all.
Do you know what? Sometimes it don't matter if they're massive. That was just, you see it, put the bread on its head, and, and it took it.
Straight in. Straight into the net as well.
Lovely. Another fish.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Very angry little bar of gold there. I'd take this over a real bar any day, I think.
It's beautiful little
Look
fish,
at that.
isn't it? Look at
Lovely
it.
colours.
Lovely colours.
Awesome fish. A bit angry at the moment though, I think.
Yeah, he wants to go back in, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he's had enough.
Look at that fin coming up. How beautiful. It's a lovely fish.
Look at that. It's an amazing colour. Gorgeous.
Wow, that
was a take and a half.
was a take and a half. I didn't get that on camera, but that was phew, that nailed that massively.
It came out like a dolphin and took it.
A bend on that rod, look. It's nearly an half, that rod.
You see the size of the fish.
Is it not that big?
It's like a little roach.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, old John Wilson, God rest him, he'd love it.
Yeah. It's just the way it nailed it. It seemed like a big fish, and there was some big lips coming up as well, wasn't there? He's taking a bit of light. He's having a go.
This one. There's a silvery looking one.
There's a very silvery looking fish, yeah.
Here we go.
Ah, another little scrapper, that one.
Fought like a trooper, that one.
Yeah. Again, lovely looking fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really is a nice little fish. I thought it did look like a chub when I first saw it.
We've gone from a bar of gold to a bar of silver. I think. Nice looking.
Lovely.
Magnificent.
Just want his granddad to turn up now.
Definitely.
Hopefully out there somewhere.
Richard's just hooked into another one. Quite a nice bend on the rod.
I see him down there and I just wanted him.
Oh, get it.
Oh, he seems like a nice fish.
Definite nice fish. It looks like Rich is sitting down, but he's not, he's just short.
I don't even know why I can see him reeds moving down there, then reeds, and I'm like, I want him, I've got to have him, and he nailed it.
Obviously he's milking this, so if you want to go and make a cup of tea while you're waiting, we don't mind, honestly. We won't be offended. Here we go, we got him. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, that'll do.
Beautiful creature. Shame about the one holding him, but it doesn't matter. Lovely.
Back in. I don't kiss fish like you do.
Well, I've kissed a few frogs, so fish don't matter. Go on, here we go. It's gluten free. You've kissed worse. So we've caught quite a few off the top now. So we thought what we'll do is we'll try for something a bit bigger. So we're using one of our dumpy pears. Nice camo brown there. One of my own tied rigs. Nice little blowback rig with a rig ring on it as well. Used it a few times, caught quite a lot of fish on this. But believe it or not, none of us brought any boilies with us. So Richard's had a look through his bag and we found one. This is a 97-year-old boilie, this one. I broke 2 bait drills just trying to get through it. I think even a crack core team of oil drillers would have struggled to get through that. But in the end we done it. So we're going to whack that on, and you never know, this antique boilie might just be a lucky one for us, and we might get something a bit bigger out to show you.
A bit of lilies over there, that's where we want to be. Well, let's see if that 100-year-old boilie is going to do the job. Right, so that's literally where I've been seeing that fish jump all day. I will cry with laughter if you catch something on that old boilie. Oh, we just had a carp on the. I just had a little carp.
100-year-old boilie.
On a 100-year-old boilie.
Thankfully, it didn't take it because that's the only one we got.
Yeah, and it was about £1, so we didn't bother filming it because it was only about £1.
My lead was heavier than the fish.
Look, yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't even knew it was on there, to be honest. And it was a screaming run as well. It was like.
I don't know how it took it.
It's like Nessie's on there, and it's the smallest fish I've ever seen on a boilie, I think.
Madness.
All right, then let's get that out there again.
Madness.
Nice, same spot as last time. We've had so many little carp now, it's ridiculous. And it's just one after the other. And Lee just had a almighty run on there, but lost it unfortunately. It come off, so we're just hoping that the carp rod comes up with something a bit more tasty because these little fish they're lovely, but we're getting backache. We need something nice to go home with.
Definitely.
So we only found this one. It's not a bad fish, but
oh, look at that.
Such beautiful fish.
Nice. That's not a bad size actually, to be fair.
It's alright actually, yeah. It's
Zoom in a little bit
very
more.
pretty fish.
Very nice.
Really good condition in this lake.
Lovely.
Right, I'll put him back, but let's
him
get his
back.
granddad.
Right, so Rich has just had the take of all takes, and after a brutal battle for at least 12 seconds, this is what he yielded. Now, normally that wouldn't look an awful lot, but because it's being held by a hobbit, it looks like a marlin. That's got to be a personal best.
Took that on a big lump of bread, that did, that fish. I'll put him back. Ooh, fighting me now.
Dumb.
There's definitely a bit of a beast in there.
See, enough, right?
Cool.
Right, so Rich has been hunting this fish in the reeds for probably about 20 minutes to half an hour now, and he's finally got him.
Oh, I think it's going in the reeds today. I think it's going in the reeds, you know.
Well, we had him and now we've lost him.
That's why it's called fishing, not catching. And he was the one he was in them reeds, like banging around constantly, and they had a big old pair of lips come up, and I said, turn the camera on, this is the boy, this is the one, and
This
then
is
he
him.
just took me into the reeds and I thought I was going to snap my rod. Oh, getting bubbles down there, is that where your rod is?
No, mine's a bit further out now.
Oh man, I'm gutted. That's such a gut. That was a big pair of lips. It's one I've been waiting for all day. Oh mate, took me in them reeds.
Never mind.
Next.
Bait up and back out again.
Yeah.
Quite long.
Ah, you don't want to come in, does he? Sees that net and he's like, nah. He's going to swim into it then. Oh. Come on. Here he comes. And we got him. Nice. Nice work. And that was on a drilled dog biscuit in the end because we're dickheads and we forgot to bring our boilies. Yeah, another lovely looking fish. Gorgeous.
Bad looking at all. Definitely the biggest one I've had since I've been here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, we'll give that one a little kiss. Here we go. Lovely.
Nice work. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. It's getting just to move this camera. Look, both of us into a fish at the same time.
Not the one that we wanted.
Not the one that we wanted, no. But, you know, a fish is a fish. Let's measure him up. I think my nose is bigger. Well, I think my one.
The bigger one was mine, but he swapped it over while it was in the net. So.
No, let's put these two back there. Double hookups.
Right, well, after a bit of waiting, we finally got it. Just going to see if I can disconnect the camera. There we go. So I can come a bit closer.
It's a bit dark, isn't it? That's the thing. But yeah, he was hanging around, wasn't he? That fish constantly trying to.
That is the one as well.
Get him out of his razor. He wasn't fighting at first, and now he's decided that he's come on, turn. We're in here. That's quite a nice fish.
Not bad at all.
Here he comes. Hey, got him. There we go. Oh, got a bit of weight to him as well. Beautiful fish.
Zoom in a little bit.
Really nice fish. Lovely.
That's nice. Nice and long as well, that fish.
It's been eluding us a while, that one, but we got him in the end.
Got him.
Nice. There we go, a little mirror. That is a weird looking fish. Look at the shape of that fish.
That is creepy looking.
That's a creepy fish.
That is the bells are ringing Quasimodo.
It's one ugly boy.
The bells.
That is an ugly boy, but it's another fish.
Just like the one holding it.
It's a mirror, but it's ugly. Well, look at that ugly face.
That is
one ugly boy.
like a few women I've seen.
Well, that looks like it's been hit with the ugly spanner, that one. Wow, that's going back in the water before it gives me ugliness. Yeah, going home fish, that one. I'd like to stay later, but we ain't got no torches or anything. We didn't come prepared. I think we'll come back and do a night, because it's obviously the bigger fish come here at night, I think, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I'm looking at the fish on there, but yeah, it's a nice, not bad little fish. But yeah, I think night time, I think that's the only time we're going to get a double-figured fish here, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm getting eaten alive, and we've had God knows how many phone calls and text messages from our missus.
Yeah, it was only going to be an hour.
Yeah, that's the longest hours fishing ever, so we're going home. Right,